Imagine you're in the middle of the sea and your ship is hit by a missile. What would be your first response? In the dark of the night, the Gulf of Aden witnessed an event that sent ripples of distress across the calm sea. The MV Merlin Luanda, a merchant ship manned by 22 brave Indian souls and one Bangladeshi, was suddenly struck by a missile. The impact was sudden, the shock was immediate, and the situation was dire. With the ship's structure compromised, the crew found themselves in an escalating crisis. The tranquil sea had turned into a battlefield and the ship into a ticking time bomb. Fear and panic threatened to overtake, but the crew mustered their courage and did what seafarers are trained to do in such situations. They sent out a distress signal. The SOS message, a desperate plea for help, cut through the silent night, echoing across the vast expanse of the sea. It was a call for assistance, a call for survival, a call that held the lives of 23 crew members hanging in the balance. The distress call, however, did not fall on deaf ears. The Indian Navy destroyer INS Visakhapatnam was about to make a move. INS Visakhapatnam, an Indian Navy destroyer, was not far from the distressed ship. Upon receiving the SOS message, they immediately sprang into action. Aboard the destroyer, the air was taut with urgency. The ship's Nuclear Biological Chemical Defense NBCD team was quickly assembled. Laden with firefighting equipment, they were ready to face the inferno that awaited them on the MV Merlin Luanda. The team's preparation was swift, their movements precise. Every second counted in this high-stakes rescue mission. The destroyer cut through the waters of the Gulf of Aden, racing towards the merchant ship. The night was dark, the sea was rough, but the determination of the Indian Navy was unwavering. They were on a mission to save lives, and they would stop at nothing to ensure the safety of the crew aboard the distressed vessel. The INS Visakhapatnam arrived at the site, and the NBCD team was immediately deployed. With courage in their hearts and fire in their eyes, they boarded the burning ship. The sight that met them was daunting, but they were not deterred. They fought the flames with all their might, working tirelessly to douse the fire and prevent any further damage. The crew of the MV Merlin Luanda watched in awe as the Navy personnel battled the blaze. The Navy's swift and efficient response was a beacon of hope in their hour of need. Their bravery was inspiring. Their dedication was unwavering. They were the heroes of the night, fighting against all odds to ensure the safety of the crew. The Indian Navy's response was not just a rescue operation. It was a testament to their training, their discipline, and their unwavering commitment to duty. They stood tall in the face of danger, showcasing the true spirit of the Indian Navy. The Indian Navy, with its prompt response, showcased a perfect example of duty and responsibility. But the story doesn't end here. The immediate danger was over, but the crew of the MV Merlin Luanda was not completely out of the woods yet. The missile's impact had left a mark, both physically on the merchant ship and emotionally on the hearts of the crew members. The ship bore the scars of the attack, its once robust structure now marred by the flames and wreckage. Yet, amidst this chaos, the crew held on to their courage and tenacity, battling the fire that threatened to consume their vessel. Simultaneously, the Indian Navy's INS Visakhapatnam was unwavering in its commitment to assist. Their ship's Nuclear Biological Chemical Defense team, equipped with firefighting gear, worked tirelessly alongside the crew of the MV Merlin Luanda. Their collective efforts were aimed not just at extinguishing the fire, but also at ensuring the safety and well-being of all on board. Injuries were inevitable in such a catastrophic event. However, thanks to the prompt response and the combined efforts of the MV Merlin Luanda's crew and the Indian Navy, the severity of these injuries was minimized. The resilience of the human spirit was on full display as each individual pushed beyond their limits to overcome the crisis. This event, while unfortunate, exemplifies the readiness and courage of our naval forces. When duty calls, they answer, no matter the risk.